All right, let's jump right in. What if starting a business wasn't just a grind, but more like a role playing game? That's exactly what we're looking at today. We're mapping the entire human journey of being a founder onto a seriously advanced tech architecture from a company called Cloud Underground. They call it the RPG of Life Incubator, and it literally treats your startup quest like a video game you're trying to win. And this is the core philosophy. It's the main quest objective, if you will. It's such a simple idea, but it's incredibly powerful. Persistence is progress. Every single time you hit a wall and you decide to push through instead of giving up, you're gaining experience points for your real-life business. You're leveling up. So here's where it gets really interesting. The entire program is built on this idea that to succeed, you're actually on two quests at the same time. You've got the internal battle, building a rock-solid mindset, and the external battle, mastering the tech. It's not enough to be a great coder. You've got to know how to endure the process. Okay, so let's start with that first quest. We're going to explore how this whole thing is designed to take an idea, something that's just a vision in your head, and turn it into a real, tangible business that you can actually go out and sell. And you might be asking, so who is this really for? Well, it's a much bigger group than you might think. We're talking about everyone from seasoned founders who need better cloud resources to product builders trying to launch their first MVP, or even folks just looking to build a side hustle. At its core, it's for anyone who wants to learn by doing, to see how modern tech and business really click together. Now, what's the ultimate goal here? What's the end game? It's all about freedom. This quote just nails it. The whole point is to use disciplined automation to get rid of all the boring, repetitive stuff, the stuff you hate doing, so you can free up your time and energy to focus on what you actually love, like innovation and creating cool new things. All right, let's switch gears and talk about the human element. Because before you ever write a single line of code in this program, the focus is on building your psychological resilience. This is the foundation. Everything else is built on top of this. And this timeline really shows you how serious they are about it. I mean, look at week 1. It's a hard commitment. You're either in or you're out. Then notice you go a whole month before you even hit week 4, which is all about building that mindset of steel. They know that for a founder, especially a solo one, the biggest enemy isn't the competition, it's self-doubt.
So what does this mindset of steel actually get you in the real world? This is the payoff. It completely reframes how you see failure. When your project inevitably breaks, and it will, it's no longer this catastrophic sign that your idea is doomed. Instead, it just becomes another bug, a simple, manageable, version-controlled problem that you knew was coming and you're ready to solve.
Okay, so our mindset is forged. We're ready for battle. Now, let's pivot from the human to the machine. We're going to talk about the platform that powers this whole journey, the Underground Nexus. You can basically think of this as the ultimate crafting station for any modern founder. Now, you'll hear the Nexus described as hyper-converged. It's a big techie word, but the analogy here makes it super simple. It just means it takes all the stuff that used to be separate, your computers, your storage, your networking, and smashes it all together into a single unified super machine. It just makes your life way, way simpler. And this is the real game changer. The platform's core, what they call a Git BIOS, is managed through a simple Git repository. The implication here is absolutely staggering. Your entire data center is now just code. So a catastrophic system crash, it's like fixing a typo. You can just roll back the last Git commit and you're back in business. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Treating my whole OS like code sounds kind of risky, but they've thought of that. Security is baked in from the very beginning. It uses a microservices architecture, which means if one little thing fails, it doesn't take down the whole ship. It's built with DevSecOps and a zero-trust philosophy, and it even comes with powerful enterprise-grade security tools right out of the box. This gives a solo founder a level of security that used to require a whole team of experts. So, to really succeed on a powerful platform like the Nexus, you have to learn to speak the language of modern automation. This next part breaks down the 4 essential skill sets that you're going to need to master. And here they are, the 4 pillars: infrastructure as code, containers and orchestration, DevSecOps, and zero trust. Once you get these down, you can effectively run your own automated software factory. So let's just quickly break these down. Infrastructure as code, or IAC, is basically the recipe for your entire IT setup, using tools like Terraform. Containers, powered by Docker, are like little portable packages for your apps. Then, Kubernetes comes in to manage all those containers at scale. DevSecOps is all about weaving security into the whole process, and zero trust is the golden rule. Never trust, always verify.
Okay, so what's the big payoff here? What happens when you master all this stuff? The mindset, the platform, these 4 pillars. Well, let's connect all these skills directly to what it means for your career and for the community you become a part of.
The skills you learn building your own product here, well, they just so happen to prepare you for some of the most in-demand and highest-paying jobs in tech today. You're not just learning to build a business, you're mastering the skills of a platform engineer, an SRE, a DevOps engineer. The list goes on. And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, and it's a fascinating one: the community. The vision here is really collaborative. It's designed as a self-sustaining ecosystem where all the members are encouraged to act like they're one big company, helping each other out, consulting, and innovating together. That kind of support network can help you grow way faster than you ever could on your own. So, when you put it all together, the mindset of a gamer and the radical tech that makes it possible, it really brings up a huge question. If platforms like the Nexus completely automate the how, the infrastructure, the security, all of that, does the very role of an IT professional change forever? Do we all shift from being hands-on fixers to being high-level architects, focused only on strategy and what to build next? It's a really interesting thought to chew on.